Gordy Tupper is a mutant. Now that doesn't come as a surprise to most of you, but what may come as a surprise is that you're all mutants. Some are more mutants than others. That's because our DNA has got mutations in it all over the place. Now, the word epigenomics is a great word to know if you play Scrabble, want to press somebody at the dinner table. Dad, you passed me your epigenomics, now pass the turnips or something. But epigenomics is the future of medicine. So what's happening is explains why your DNA, even though it's exactly the same in every cell in your body, does different things. Let's say a cell wakes up one day, it's a brand new, fresh, pluripotent stem cell, wakes up in an ovary. Looks around and goes, hey, these other cells are reading Cosmo and they're watching Dr. Phil. I must be in an ovary. And so it starts to take its DNA and do ovary-like things. It kind of twist, actually change. Although it doesn't change, it changes. It doesn't change what it is, but it changes how it sits. It goes like this.
That's impressive.
Thank you. I was going to have you show that, how it does. We're talking ovaries. So this is what it does. It goes into a different position, and then it turns on certain genes. Your genes get turned on?
They're
totally turned on. So when they turn on and off, that determines what they do, what sort of proteins they make. And these DNA gets in an area and is affected by the external influences. And that's what epigenomics is when external influences change what your DNA actually does. Doesn't change your DNA.
That's true, but we have about 30,000 genes, but we don't use them all. It's this genetic expression, and we know that there's certain triggers that will turn these genes on or off. And so potentially we have genes for a number of diseases, but obviously not all of us get those diseases. So it's this epigenomics, this genetic expression, and what triggers it is really the exciting part of the future of medicine. And also will give us the answer with gene therapy. It's almost like having a control panel at home with your electrical panel and finding out what fuses are wrong that these diseases happen and actually replacing those genes, splicing and replacing those genes that are mutants, as you've mentioned, or that are missing. And that's the real future of medicine. It could wipe out all diseases. So far, there's probably at least 4,000 diseases that have been mapped out due to gene problems.
And what if we told you that stress can cause diabetes? Well, that's absolutely true. Stress can affect some genes in your brain that affects the metabolism of your body and can actually lead to diabetes. If you smoke and you're a male before the age of 11, there's a good chance that your sons will be obese by age 9 and have earlier death. If you are a pregnant mother who is very anxious, your growing child may turn out to develop asthma just because of that. So you can affect the way that your genes act and you can pass that on. It's a fascinating part of medicine that's coming up. And so listen, when somebody calls you a mutant, you say we're all mutants. And oh, there's Gordy Tupper right there. Hey Gord, how you doing? Yeah, we're just talking about you.
Look good.
Yes. For a mutant.